channel. My name is Chidimara. I am an international student in Germany. I live here. I'm doing my master's degree program. I work here. I'm learning the German language and every other thing in between. A lot of people have been asking me why did I change my university after 1 year and I started afresh in another university. That is what I'm going to be answering in this video. But before I do that, please, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly do so. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. And also, when you subscribe, don't forget to put on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I share a new video. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much. Thank you for sticking through. Thank you for always watching my videos. I also really do appreciate. So, like I said, I want to talk about the reasons why I changed. I wouldn't say transfer, but why I changed my first university. Before coming to Germany, I applied to the University of Göttingen to study masters in development economics. And with that admission, I processed my visa and everything, and I came over to Germany. After 2 semesters, I made a hard and tough decision to change. I reapplied to another university, and that's the program I'm currently doing. So why after 1 year I decided to change? Well, there were a lot of reasons, but before I answer that question, I want to say this: do not allow what people would say deter you from taking positive decisions that you know would be good for you. Probably because you think this person might say this and this person might ask after 1 year, why are you a quitter, or why would you decide to waste your 1 year? Well, these things were not too important to me at that time because I knew what I was facing, I knew what I was going through, and I knew that all I needed was a fresh start. So starting from the beginning should not deter you. It's never too late to start. It's not a cliche, but I do just want to say, definitely, like the general saying, you are not starting from the scratch, you are starting from experience. And guess what? I'm doing better now. It was not easy. Well, the first thing I would hold as important, the reason why I changed my first university, was the struggle and the stress of moving from one country to another country alone. I don't know. A lot of people have emphasized on this, but honestly, it cannot be overemphasized. Moving to another country on your own, the struggles, it's not easy. Trying to settle down and all of that. So, and the problem is, I got my visa at the middle of the semester. So I moved here when the orientations were over, classes already started, and the university was already at the middle of the semester. So I was disorganized first, and I was having trouble settling down. I don't even know if I had enough time to sleep. And I was struggling with adapting and all of that. So this really pulled me off balance. I didn't have a good foundation. I didn't have a good start. Secondly was, moving to another country. I had to take up some loans. I had to fund my whole travel, the trip, the visa, blocked account, flying here, the plane ticket, and a host of other things. So I had a lot of bills to pay back. This was a nightmare for me. I had to take multiple jobs. So I think the first job I did was in a restaurant. When I came to Germany, I worked in a restaurant, and also I was working in I think in a sausage company. I was working as a packaging personnel, sorting and packaging, and man, it was not easy. You don't want to imagine standing for 8 hours and having 30 minutes break. I had this severe back pain, stomach pain, I almost had ulcer and all of that. Oh, it was an excruciating experience I do not want to even think about. And in the restaurant, I had to work in the kitchen, and it was super stressful. So I would wake up 4 a.m. in the morning to go to the packaging company, and sometimes on the same day I have to get home at 4 p.m. find something to eat, dress up at 5 p.m. and go to the restaurant, and I have to work in the restaurant until 12 midnight. On the days I wouldn't do the morning shift, I would go to the university, come back, go to the restaurant until 12 midnight. So it was completely terrible. Tell me, how would I concentrate in my studies? How would I even love Germany? I hated it here. I was frustrated, and the only thing that was on my mind was working and paying my bills and loans and every other thing. So it was completely a miserable experience. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. It was terrible. Another problem I had was adapting to the weather. It was super cold for me. I came here in the summer season, but it was terribly cold for me, and under the cold at 12 midnight I would be walking from the bus station. It was terrible. It was a terrible experience. And yeah, so my academics, and amidst all these, when I do like the assignment given to us, I get super grades, you know. I think there was this course that we had to do like 3 projects in between. I was getting A's, but I couldn't even sit to study for the exams. Another reason why I changed was like the modules in that development economics were not things that I liked. You know, I read a lot of agriculture, poverty and inequality. And I asked myself, after my program, what am I going to really, I'm not like research inclined. I do not have interest in that area, you know. At some point in my life, I asked myself, what am I going to do? What should I do? What is the way forward? I cannot continue like this, because I think at some point I stopped working at the restaurant, and I stopped working at the packaging company, and then I finally started working in a hotel, I think. Yeah, all these were super stressful, physically, mentally. I was not just feeling it. I was not feeling anything. I was not interested. That's why my YouTube channel, nothing. I had no interest in anything. It was that bad. Yeah, but what saved me was, I'm not someone that would sit and dwell on my problem. I'm someone who would see a problem and want to think, what next? What's the solution? So I started to think. And what came to my mind is, you can actually change your university, you could actually change your city. When this thought came to my head, I had 2 weeks of sleepless nights. I was browsing through websites of universities until I finally saw this current program I'm doing now, and I had to apply. I applied with all my documents. It was another hectic process because they wanted me to use the Uni Assist. I think in my next video I'm going to be talking about like Uni Assist and how to apply to Germany universities. They wanted me to apply through Uni Assist. They also wanted my university, like the first degree university, to send an official transcript to them. And I finally applied, completed my application and applied, and I got my admission. I felt like someone that was drawn out of the water, and I could breathe. You know, no one would understand this feeling. You know, it's, if you wear a shoe, you'd know where it hurts. At some point, people were asking me, why would you waste 2 semesters? You just throw 1 year away. I said, no, I'm not throwing it away. I needed a fresh start. I hope this encourages someone. If you know you're stuck somewhere and you really need a change, please do it. Do not allow anybody discourage you or time lost, make you feel like you're miserable or there's nothing you can do, and then you drown in depression. Please. I moved to a bigger city. It's not far from the first city. It's just like an hour, but it's a bigger city. Trams are moving, big, the city center, you know, it's a whole new city. It's unlike the other city that seems too small, like a village, like a student city. Here there are companies, businesses, the roads very big. I had this new energy, I had this new breath. I met amazing classmates and we integrated very well. This new course I'm currently doing, there are a lot of IT and tech courses in Python, for economics, programming, machine learning, and some economics, econometrics, you know. And with the experience from the first university, I learned some like econometrics that was difficult for me, and I got better and my knowledge increased of it. When I moved here, those things seemed better and easier for me. Everything is going smoothly. This is my second semester, but I already did a lot of courses. I'm studying well, I met nice people, I had a good, better job that gave me good working hours, and everything changed. I was so happy I made that decision, because I don't even know what would have happened to me if I remained there. And like I said, when you start, you are starting from experience. I was used to the weather, I was used to working 8 hours, standing, having a 30 minutes break in between 8 hours. I was used to all that. I was able to even go to the university after 8 hours shift. I go to the library, I do my presentations. You know, everything worked so well, and I am really, really, really grateful that I took that decision. So the last information I want to share is yes, if you are studying in Germany, it is very, very possible for you to change. Let's say you got admitted into a program or a course that after 2 or 3 semesters you no longer have interest in. Like, probably you applied to that course just because you wanted to, like, maybe process your visa or move, and maybe after 1 semester, 2 semesters, I think the maximum is 3 semesters, you are allowed to change your program, even if it's in the same university or to another university. Just know that once you change your program, you have to go to the immigration office to tell that you have to notify the immigration office, so they have to change your work permit with your new course. Okay, so that's the most important. But I want you to know that it is possible for you to change your program after the maximum of 3 semesters, to do a new program or to move into another university. I hope this information helps someone out there that might be struggling, maybe 1 second semester, and you are not happy with your grades, or you're not happy with how you started, or you're not happy with the program you're doing. You can change. So that's my journey so far on changing and moving, and how I am enjoying my decision of moving. So thank you for watching this video. I'm glad I made it. I'm super glad finally, because a lot of people have been asking me this question, and I'm happy I finally made this video and I finally answered this question. And I am wishing everyone good luck. My second semester is almost over, and I'll be starting my 3rd semester in April. So all glory to God. I'm happy, I'm grateful. Thank you for watching, and see you all on another video. Bye.